Ukraine war map. How much of Ukraine does Russia control? Russia has been engaged in a special military operation for almost 5 months, with soldiers raiding and occupying Ukrainian territory while pretending to liberate the local population. How much of Ukraine does Russia control? Vladimir Putin began his invasion of Ukraine in February, marching thousands of soldiers across the border he shares with Russia. Large parts of the country lie in ruins after the month-long assault, and Russia still aims to occupy more territory. Some areas could become Russian territory on the orders of puppet governments. Among the first areas targeted by Putin are those already allied with his government, namely Luhansk and Donetsk. The former region was the first to fall in the country's campaign to control the southern and eastern parts of Ukraine. Last week, Russia took control of the eastern city of Lysychansk, consolidating its position in Luhansk. In a televised meeting with Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu, who told him that troops had completed the operation, he declared victory on Monday evening. The military objective achieved means Russia can push further west as it will now turn its attention to Donetsk. According to intelligence, the UK Ministry of Defense has warned that Russia will almost certainly focus on capturing the Donetsk region. About half of Donetsk is occupied by Russian troops, with only the northern parts currently free. That could soon change as troops stationed on the regional border above Donetsk in Izium shift south. General staff members of the defending country believe Russia will next target Siversk, Fedorivka and Bakhmut, 3 populous areas in Donetsk, where troops cannot reach. Shelling can, as the Russians have also targeted Sloviansk and Kramatorsk deeper in the area. Putin's presence in the south is supported by an extensive network of occupied territories in and around the coast, tactically significant areas around the Black Sea, including the port city of Mariupol and the towns of Melitopol and Kherson further west, already fell during the Russian campaign. Ukrainian troops have struggled to fend off Russian troops who have been trailing in via Crimea, which Russia has occupied since 2014. Ukraine is not defenseless in the face of the threat of renewed attack, as the country's military remains heavily engaged. While troops withdrew from Lysychansk on Sunday, risking encirclement, they inflicted significant losses on Russia. According to the Ministry of Defense, the country has lost numerous mid- and low-ranking officers who are primarily responsible for directing the conflict on the front lines. With Russian armament also destroyed, the country now has a thinner force of demoralized Frankenstein forces. Ukrainian troops will now concentrate on Kharkiv and the surrounding regions, where they have built up a bulwark of defenses backed by territory recaptured from Russia.